Xandrew, and today I'm going to be covering 6 episodes about the introduction of the first official Sixth Ranger of the Super Sentai series, asking the question, is it any good? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Episode 17, The Sixth Hero, starts with Pandora calling Satan to grant her wish to destroy our heroes and Daijuzan. And the worst part is Satan's on a collect souls call plan, so pretty much hell to pay. She's given a vision in her crystal ball of a boy named Ryota, grandson of Numhole, excited that today is June 19th, taking out a green key from under his floorboard, leaving for somewhere. But then gets attacked by Numhole and Barza of all people to get the key back. The Zyurangers appear to stop them to no avail, plus being told not to interfere, as Ryota super jumps to safety. Our hero's asking, what the Sam Hill is going on? We get our answer as Team Royalty talk to Ryota. He tells them about another more powerful hero named 𝗬𝗢𝗨 that was also put to sleep 170 million years ago, but can only be awoken on the day he was put to sleep. Yet his grandfather forbids it, even though he was the one who put him on ice. Again. Numhole! 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒 still wants to talk it over with Barza and Numhole about this, but Ryota refuses, running to the location to awake 𝗬𝗢𝗨. Once again, the grumpy old men attack, but then something odd happens. Pandora sends her minions to stop them and help Ryota free the Sixth Ranger from his slumber, which, again, confuses our heroes. Wait a minute. Pandora used Teeter Dance and it's super effective! Ryota unlocks the door, finally freeing 𝗬𝗢𝗨, who claims to be a prince of the Yamato tribe, which is what 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒 is, pushes the young fairy aside, attacking our heroes as his ranger form, the Dragon Ranger, and, true to Ryota's word, he is powerful, facing all 5, outclassing them in battle. However, our episode ends on a cliffhanger with the Mean Green just leaving.
Wow. Jerk.
We continue with episode 18, The Hayfield Brothers' Sword, as our heroes finally get some answers. That's quite the surprise for 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒 especially, for it's revealed that 𝗬𝗢𝗨 is his long-lost older brother! Also, our hero was adopted. Yeah, turns out the king and queen adopted him as a baby from a couple from their tribe. Under some kind of royal command or agreement, I guess? However, 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒's real dad starts a rebellion, only to be royally slayed by the king even after his majesty spared his life. The dying father telling 𝗬𝗢𝗨 to avenge him and take the throne. So, fun fact, before I got the Shout Factory DVD collection, I originally watched these episodes online and was able to understand what they were saying thanks to fan subs. And thanks to said fan subs, I remembered this particular episode a little differently. That 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒's real father was the Black Knight as well as brother to the king of the Yamato tribe. However, after doing some fact-checking on Ranger Wiki, I learned that 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒's father was just a guy called Black Knight. Plus, the brother king thing never actually happened. So, I might have watched a mistranslated episode, or I read a fan sub wrong. Either one could be valid. With that said, let's get back to the story. The young 𝗬𝗢𝗨 escapes to the Gnome Forest to train to gain revenge. However, with the king dead, thanks to Pandora, he turns his hatred towards his little brother instead. Speaking of, our mean green dragon from the past is greeted by a Pandora gang after singing and dancing to her theme song, which is so amazingly fun to watch from a Power Ranger fan perspective that I'm going to leave a link in the description box and comments section for you guys to look up and enjoy, asking him for a team up, to which he refuses. But after being reminded that he's no match for their legendary weapons, she offers him a weapon that he needs to earn by fighting a Skeletonite wielding said weapon in a room filled with fire. I've had a trial by fire, but this case is so late you swear the lawyer was the devil. After an epic firefight, 𝗬𝗢𝗨 claims his prize, the evil sword 𝗏𝗏𝗏, which he uses on his little brother and the Zyurangers to great destructive effect, but are rescued by Daijuzan, telling the prince to fight his brother for great justice. He refuses, only to be punished for this action. Counter blessings didn't squash you like a bug. With that, our episode ends with Pandora excited of 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒 being conflicted, 𝗬𝗢𝗨 teaming with her, and saying that all is going according to her plan to destroy Daijuzan. Episode 19, The Female Warrior Scorpion, starts with 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒, still lamenting about his brother, seeing a boy named Yuji being bullied but saved by his older brother Kuzuo, punching the big bully, scaring off the three. 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒 happy for the brothers, wishing for that kind of brotherhood with 𝗬𝗢𝗨, instead of fighting him.
Brothers aren't meant to fight. Not like this.
Not like this.
Anyway, the boys leave saying they want to check on the eggs they found by the sea, 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒 realizing they might be the lost dinosaur eggs. Check my review of episodes 9 and 10 to see what I'm talking about. After the team arrives, they ask the brothers to see the eggs. Our heroes retrieve them, okayed by the brothers, but then encounter a scorpion on the box, get attacked by a giant rock.
Oh my god, a giant rock!
Which reveals herself to be a woman named 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐸, executive member of the 𝗲𝗲𝗡 gang and wife to 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Tale as old as crime, song as old as grime, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐸.
A fight breaks out, showing her skills in battle as the boys run with the eggs, only to be intercepted by 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐸. But things go from bad to worse as Yuji slips downhill with the eggs getting badly injured and Kuzuo kidnapped by the happy couple after 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒 fails to rescue him. Yuji's taken to a hospital as our heroes look after him. 𝗲𝗲𝗏 calls them asking for a trade, Kuzuo for the eggs. They unfortunately agree. But before leaving, 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒 leaves his dino metal to Yuji to heal him,
How versatile are you?
knowing he won't be able to transform in case of battle. They make the trade, only to have our heroes pull a fast one, getting the eggs back while rescuing Kuzuo. The good news, they rescued him. The bad news, 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐸 and 𝗬𝗢𝗨 fight the Zyurangers, getting the eggs back for 𝗲𝗲𝗏, as she declares to our heroes that in 3 days, she'll destroy Daijuzan. Our episode ends on a good note with the brothers being healed and reunited, as well as a worrisome note of 𝗲𝗲𝗏's plan to destroy the giant mech. We continue on to episode 20, Daijuzan's Last Day,
Thanks for that uplifting title.
with our heroes helping Barza with some research on how 𝗲𝗲𝗏's gonna make the bot go boom. Unfortunately, the 3 days pass as she initiates her plan by attacking the city, stealing a bus full of kids and teachers being pushed off a cliff onto the dinosaur eggs down below, just so she can have our heroes summon the giant mech to save the day.
By the grace of God, 𝗲𝗲𝗏, overkill much, or do you need little Timmy to be stuck down a well?
But then Barza arrives to expose 𝗲𝗲𝗏's plot. It turns out Daijuzan is powered by something called the Gaiatron that comes from the sun, and that an 8-minute-long solar eclipse is going to happen today, giving our villains the chance to strike.
Overcast. Daijuzan's one weakness.
But even knowing this, our heroes still summon Daijuzan to rescue the bus as well as the eggs, which are lost again after Barza fumbles book back in 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Thus, with the combined might of 𝗏𝗏𝗏, 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐸 and her Gigantamax form 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐸 Scorpion, a giant 𝗬𝗢𝗨 courtesy of 𝗲𝗲𝗏, shaking up 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒's decision to fight his big brother and the eclipse, the Zyurangers get ejected as Daijuzan falls into a giant crevasse exploding, the Guardian Beast sinking into the magma. Our episode ending with the eclipse finished, 𝗲𝗲𝗏 cheering for victory, and our heroes heartbroken for their loss.
Worst part is, I don't think they even had it insured.
We continue in episode 21, The Guardian Beast's Great Riot, with 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑 admitting his fault for not fighting against his brother, leaving the group for 2 to 3 days ashamed for his action. We then cut to the 𝗲𝗲𝗏 gang celebrating their victory, only for 𝗬𝗢𝗨 to crash the party attacking 𝗲𝗲𝗏. However, she kicks him off the moon, sending him straight back to Earth!
How are you alive?
Apparently he can't be, as he encounters a ghostly figure playing with a ball that sends him into a strange room. The cloaked boy, named Clotho, tells him that the room is a place where time has stopped just for him, but if he leaves, he'll only have 30 hours left to live, a green candle indicating the time he has left. Casper, the friendly jailer, leaves, giving him his true legendary weapon, the 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗡, a dagger flute that can help him fast travel. 𝗬𝗢𝗨 tries to wrap his hand around what the flying frig is happening to him.
Huh, I must have hit my head harder than I thought.
So, he uses the dagger to go outside, as well as play the flute, which, to everybody's surprise, summoned a new guardian beast called Dragon Caesar. 𝗬𝗢𝗨, giddy as a schoolboy, commands his Mechagodzilla to attack the city, proclaiming himself the new ruler of Earth.
Dude, you have a giant robot dragon. I'd be more than happy to be ruled under and support your bureaucracy.
𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑, thankfully on the scene rescuing some kids under some rubble, sees 𝗬𝗢𝗨 causing all the destruction. After the others arrive, he finally resolves to fight his brother once and for all, but is too late to do anything as they're no match for the new Guardian Beast.
Worst part is, he got it insured.
Bandora, not a fan of losing her conquest of Earth, sends down Gryffindor and Lammy to fight it, and like its master, Dragon Caesar faces them with no trouble. Our episode ending on a cliffhanger. Our final episode of the multi-parter, Combined Gorygen, starts off with Barza praying for help, which is answered as our heroes Dino Buckler shoot a beam of energy opening the crevasse, with the Guardian Beasts resurrected!
How are you alive?
Apparently, the magma also produced 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒 like the sun, so really, they weren't destroyed, just rejuvenated. Everyone rejoices, except for Bandora, surprised by this, pulling out her power couple. 𝗬𝗢𝗨, not fazed by this news, sends Dragon Caesar to face the Guardians. But, in a nice parallel, the Tyrannosaurus goes to fight Caesar alone, as 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄 finally faces 𝗬𝗢𝗨. With some awesome well-done fighting for both battles, we see that Team Red comes out as the victor. Daijuzan forms up, furthering Caesar's defeat, telling 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄 to finally kill his brother. But he still doesn't, saying how he just can't kill his own brother. 𝗬𝗢𝗨, seeing an opportunity, attacks, only for his brother to offer up his life if it means this will end his hatred. The Dragon Ranger, realizing his mistake, trying to kill his little brother in place of a dead king, asking for forgiveness as his hatred disappears with the Hellfree turning into dust.
Not the weirdest family council story I've heard, but it's up there.
𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄, along with the Zyurangers, in turn forgives his brother. Daijuzan, seeing how 𝗬𝗢𝗨's hatred's gone, has him become a member of the team, even revealing a new combination with 4 of the Guardian Beasts called Gorygen.
And immediately I remember, oh yeah, this show's a big old toy commercial.
And so our multi-parter ends on the somber note of 𝗬𝗢𝗨 wanting to reconcile with his brother more, but returns to the hyperbolic time chamber, Clotho telling him he has 25 hours and 10 minutes left to live, with our heroes wondering, why the sudden departure?
Did you see what he did in Tokyo? You guys may have forgiven him, but that doesn't mean that his criminal charges are going to be dropped anytime soon. Well, not until the next episode. Speaking of, these episodes were okay, but could have been better.
The biggest sin for me was the story and character builds for 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄 and 𝗬𝗢𝗨. We had a good start with their origin story revealed in episode 18, to an interesting conflict between the two brothers, 𝗬𝗢𝗨's revenge, 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄's brotherhood, that plays out through the 6-parter, but then we had the rushed resolve of 𝗬𝗢𝗨 defeated, asking for forgiveness, to him joining the team. I just felt disappointed that we didn't get more out of it. Personally, I think one more episode could have helped resolve the story better, but what's done is done, and hopefully a later series will tackle this kind of story again and give it the time it deserves. Now then, let's get to the good stuff. The addition of Lammy was a nice troublesome surprise for our heroes. Bandora's complex plot of destroying Daijuzan, baiting it out, cutting off its power supply, gathering strong fighters to outnumber it was a pretty good one. Though I wondered how she knew about the 𝗏𝗀𝗏 weakness, I then remembered the Satan Help hotline in episode 17. So, there you go. The introduction to 𝗬𝗢𝗨 was great. As for character, I'm saving that until the end of the series. 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄's conflict with his estranged brother I thought was a good driving point for the story. But, again, thanks to the quick resolution, it was just meh. And Daijuzan's heartbreaking death plus miraculous resurrection was awesome. Overall, a just okay start that'll build up to the 6th power.
Next time! I'm sadly not going to be doing a review next month, what with how late this review came out. So instead, I'm going to be doing a personal top 10 favorite jokes I've made in my reviews of 2021, so look forward to it. And hey, were there any jokes you liked? Please leave a comment to let me know. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for your patience. May God continue to bless you, and just have a good day.
Before I end the video, I would love to thank my $30 patron pair of You're the Sponsor. Here's a portrait, Jonathan Youngs. And here we have his OC, Strawberry, the daughter of Deadpool and Pinkie Pie, sporting a Deadpool outfit with some balloons reminiscent to her original outfit and her OC colors. And just, this was a fun one to draw. And again, Jonathan, once again I say, thank you so much. And I hope you're having a good day, man.